This is Koritni with Game of Fools, CBT guitar lesson for Tim. Drop C sharp on the tuning for this, Tim. Basically, if you know what drop D is, this is the same thing, but it's a half step down. Half step flat below that. Your top string being a C sharp. So, really cool song. Reminds me of Buck Cherry. This is a band I haven't heard of, but man, it's just good groove rock. Now this intro, reminiscent of Angus Young with AC/DC, you know, that Let It Be Rock style, using the fingers. I can tell he's using fingers on it because you can't hear the pick attack with it. It's got a more muted sound, so it's a little trickier than using a pick. If this is too hard, go ahead and use a pick. It's just this is how they're doing it. So open G, we'll have the thumb handle that, index will handle the B string, middle will handle the E string. So you got this kind of a layout. Okay, so what's happening is you're doing 8B and 10 on the high E. You want to hit all three of them, pluck all three of them. Thumb's going to go down because we got to strike the G. These two, we're just going to pluck upwards, so you're like pinching. And then hit the open G after that. Do it again, followed by 2 open Gs. So it's... And then all three, and then 1 open. And then go open 6/8 all together. So your idea chord-wise is, and it repeats. It goes 4 times. 4th time no star, which is just that secondary power chord. So you have, you'll go. And then you'll see that star. Instead, we're just going to stay on this 8/10, then move over to 6/8. Play it through. Chord, open, open, chord, open, and then open 8/8. So I'm just going to drop my 3rd finger here with the G. Hit it once and then go to 5B. You're going to keep the 8 high E. So basically it ends up being like chord wise. Now make sure one thing that you want to be aware of is that your volumes are even on all 3 strings. So that, you know, they're all level like this. You don't want one string barely being plucked, then you won't, you know, it just won't sound as full. So you end up so the open 5/8 is the chord, the open twice, then 5/8 6/8 5/8 6/8 with the open. Sounds like this. So it's like, then you're back to open 8/10, just like the beginning. And then come right back. You go to 6/8, come back, open together, open, all 3, then open 5/8. Open G, and then open 6/8. So it's like, chord wise, it's, oops, oops, dang it. So it's interesting, you get used to an open after everything, but it's not always the case. And that's one of them. Open 8/10 to open 5/8. Very cool though. So if you look at that chord outline, all of it, Oops. Yeah. So, if you can see where those punches are in the chords, you can just fill it in with the opens. But there's lots of ways to approach the tabs. At the end of the day, once they're memorized, you know you're good to go. You'll see repeat all, no double star. So you repeat the whole intro 4 times, 4th time no star. Finish out the top of the first line of tabs, and then you'll see 2 stars. You're done at that point. Go to the 26-second marker. That's where you're picking it up from. Open 6/8 to open 5/8, and then the open again chord, open, open, chord, open 6/8, open 8/10, open, chord, open, chord, open 6/8, 8/10 slide. So let me play the 26-second timestamp. Really cool. And then up the gain a little. I have a set distortion for this on my Spark amp, but I turn the guitar volume down here a little bit. That cuts the saturation or the gain or the overdrive, the distortion, cuts it a little bit for this, it's not super heavy there. So by the time the verse kicks in at 32 seconds, you want that turned up. It's just bigger. You'll go open EA, 3rd fret EA, slide to the 5th fret E and A. Let it ring and then hit it, quick rest, another quick rest. Back to the 3rd fret, slide it up again. And then hit it, let it rest. And then you'll see one more hit off the 5th fret EA, and then double dots. You're going to go right back to the beginning of verse 1 at 32 seconds. Okay, then after those double dots, it's opens, 5s, sliding to 3s. Strum after you get there. So again, and then again followed with 3A, 5D, which is a C power chord. So let it ring a second, hit it and rest. And then hit it again, but we're going to go on the top 2 strings, open 3, 5, 5. Again, and then 3, 5, strum. So that ending will be top of page 3. 5 open on the top 2 strings. Sounds like this. Loving this part too. 3rd fret E, A, and D. And then 49 seconds, go 2, E, 3A, 5th fret D. And if you can, try to bar into the 5th fret on the G and B as well. I'm hearing those higher tones, but they have 2 guitars, so it could be produced that way. But at least get the top 3. So you have, and then up top again, top 2 strings, opens 3s, slides to 5, 2 hits, rest again, and then 3, 5, hit. So it's then back to this. So you go from the 3rd fret to the 2, 3, 5 to open EA, and then 5, 7, A, and D, slide over to the 3rd and 5th fret. Quick rest, and then hit that 3, 5, AD, slide it back up to 5, 7. Then the 3rd fret EA, do a pull off to open EA. Now those can be tricky to do, Tim. if you haven't done a single string pull off, doubles is another story. So you're hitting the top string if you want to work your way up to it, and just practice it with one string, using the finger to pluck it. If that's easy for you, then just work towards this. I mean, you may be able to just nail this. I don't know. This is your first CVT, so I don't know a whole lot about your playing, but you want to pull off 2 strings. So you end up with this whole and then 5th fret EA slide to the 3rd fret. So that's a good little subgroup though. Okay, but anyways. This is really cool. Then you'll go 5th fret barred, E, A, and D, 7th fret G. Slide all 4 of those up a half step to the 6th fret and 8th fret. So you got it. Go back to the 5th, and then back to 3, 3, 3, 5. So it's open EA after that. 5, 7, A and D, open E, 5, 7, A and D, slide to 3, 5. So it's oops. You'll end up ending with 3, 5, A, D, slide to 5, 7. Quick palm mute on the open E string. Palm mute, I'm sure you know them. Just light pressure with your palm. You should feel that bridge on this part of your palm. Just hit that once, and then bar the 3rd fret, E, A, and D, 5, G, and 6, D. Really full chord. So it's and there you go, man. Killer song. I'm actually gonna go look up some more of their stuff. I saw something live, a version of the song in 2009 at this festival, but yeah, I'm gonna check out some more stuff. Appreciate it, Tim. Let me know if there's anything else you want. Have fun with this, man.